Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marie, and today I'm doing my Thanksgiving mani. It's Tuesday, but I'm gonna be busy on Wednesday, and I want to have this uploaded for Wednesday, for Wednesday for Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Why do I have so many strips here? 2, 4, 6. No. Oh. These go here. Okay, let's see how this. Oh, I don't think I need doubles. I forgot I'm putting something over. So I've got Cocoa Craving here. I think. Okay, it's not sheer like I thought it might be. It's a little sheer, but not as sheer as I thought it would be. Time out. Sorry. Forgot to put the little cheater glasses on these old eyes. Okay. So, I don't have peel-off base on today. I do have this Nailtiques Formula 2 Plus that I will link in the description box below if anyone's interested. I got it on Amazon. I don't know if like Ulta or anyone else sells it. Oops, I have no idea. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this little part that, since it tore off a little. Okay, anyway, so I've got Cocoa Craving. This is a pretty brown. I thought it would go good for Thanksgiving mani. And then I'm going to put Coming Up Rose Gold Glitter Dip on it. Just only on the Cocoa Craving, as far as I know. I'm only going to put on there. I like watching the police cam videos on YouTube, and I just got done watching one. This kid, he started out so nice, but he went through so many different emotions, and his stories were all over the place. But doing the sobriety test, oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, he was so cooperative that he wasn't cooperative. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I should wait till last to do this. It's almost sad, but this kid was just so drunk. There's no way he should have been driving whatsoever. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but I've never been a heavy drinker. But when I drank, even just one drink, I wouldn't drive. I just wouldn't. And, I did have, my day. Not until I was like 33 that I drank till I was so drunk. But that was it. I didn't really ever. I was kind of afraid of alcohol because my dad drank. He was an alcoholic. He got sober when I was like 9. Excuse me. Those are just adorable. And this is so pretty. This color. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I was 9, and my mom had just had it. My dad was in the Coast Guard, and until I was in my 20s, I believed, when I was a kid, I was always asking for my dad. always asking for my dad. My mom would tell me, he's on duty. He's on duty. Well, then we were talking one day, my mom and I, and she told me, because I was like, how could he have been on duty that much? You know, I think I suspected, because I didn't know what an alcoholic was when I was 9. Well, I knew I had a friend whose parents, their house just reeked of alcohol. Just reeked. And she was always at our house. Which, you know, that was okay. It was a safe place for her. Anyway, but I didn't know. And my dad had parties all the time. So many people over. One time, him and his coastie buddies, they were so drunk, they fed, this might trigger someone, just letting you know, you might want to skip, I'm only going to talk about it for a second, or a few seconds, but they fed my sister's horse jalapeno pepper. I don't know if horses can taste spicy like we can, but the horse was already real skittish. Like only I could pretty much ride it, and I was a kid, I was little, young, but I was also little, teeny tiny thing. And that horse jumped, so I didn't need another one of these. Jumped the fence and took off. It literally, like, it went crazy or something. And after that, nobody could ride it. Nobody whatsoever. And they sold it to someone who was going to send it to, like, obedience school, training, whatever. Unsuccessful. They couldn't train it at all. It was so sad. And then I don't know if it's true or not, but they ended up selling it to, they say they sold it to a glue factory. I don't know, because they would say stories all the time that I didn't know if that was the truth or not. But anyway, I don't remember my dad a whole lot until I was like 9. So I did ask my mom. This was years, many, many years ago, because I'm old, about, you know, how was he on duty all the time? Well, she finally told me he wasn't. He was in the bar. Oh, that just barely short. Barely short. Or barely long enough. So then I remember this one time in my life where my mom, we got in the car and drove over the bridge to the next town over where he frequented a bar. Just, you know, a tavern bar. And back then, you could just, you know, leave the car running with your kid in there and the door's unlocked or whatever. Yeah, door's unlocked. And she told me to stay in the car. She'll be right back. And little did I know that she was... She went into the bar and he was sitting at a table, but I didn't know this at the time, right? He was sitting at a table with the guys, no girls, just the guys, and she was over it, you know. Why can't you come home to your family? So I'm trying to figure out how to hold my hand to get this pinky on. she had this already planned out, that she was going to go in there and throw her wedding ring at him and tell him that's it, she's done. So she did. Oh, this is why we even started the conversation, because I had to talk to both of my parents, but I didn't talk to them together, and they were still married. They actually got married 2 weeks after they met, in like 1957. Anyway, when they passed away, well, my dad passed in 98, they were still married. My mom never dated after my dad died or remarried. He had just turned 60 when he passed unexpectedly. I mean, he got sick. He had an aneurysm in his groin, iliac artery. Anyway, okay, I think that looks good. I'm actually excited about this. So she runs out to the car, tells me to lock the door. I lock the door. He runs out after her. Unlock the door. I unlock the door. My mom says, lock the door. So I lock the door. And I'm freaking out about the whole ordeal. And off we go. Back home. Well, I was freaked out. I mean, I was 9. Of course I'm freaked out, right? So, I think I went to bed. Probably with my brother or something, because we were really close. You know, he was 6 years older than me. We lost him in 2005. Okay, that I like. I like it. It's very pretty. And then I guess my dad came home at some point that night, and my mom said, I'm leaving until you get sober. And he said, go ahead and leave. I'll get sober, but you leave that girl here, meaning me. He said, he told her, if you don't leave her, the first chance I get, I will take her and you'll never see her again. So she left me with this drunk that was gonna get clean. I mean, I didn't know he was a drunk, okay? And I was such a daddy's girl. So she was gone for a week, and she couldn't hack it. And she came back, and he got clean. He got sober, and he never drank again. Thank goodness. I know it doesn't always end up that way, but that's why I was afraid to drink, because alcoholism, his dad was an alcoholic. I didn't know his dad. I didn't know any of my grandparents. They all died before I was even born, except my dad's dad. But he left my dad and his mom and his sister when he was like 7 or something, or 4. So he didn't know him, you know. So sad. Anyway, so, and then my mom's dad died from cirrhosis of the liver. My dad's mom was a drug addict to narcotics. And then my mom's mom died when she was 15 of uterine cancer. Isn't that crazy? Then my mom had uterine cancer when she was 32. She actually had it when she was pregnant with me. And they told her to abort me because they didn't know anything back then. Well, my mom and dad were like, hell no, we're not aborting this baby. We wanted 3 kids. And she didn't think she could get pregnant again. And my sister is 10 years, and then my brother was 6 years older than me. So, you know, they wanted 3 kids. And so they chose to take the risk. Back then, they didn't know a lot. They said that I'd probably be missing my limbs, which I have all my limbs. Knock on wood, I haven't had any uterine cancer. I actually, hopefully this is not TMI, but I actually am going in for an ultrasound in December to make sure that I don't have any tumors or anything in my ovaries or uterus, because my mom passed away in 2019, and the cancer, she had a hysterectomy when she was 32, but the cancer we found out that she passed away from, that nobody knew she had, and mimics a UTI until like it's too late, is actually from ovarian cancer. Even though she had a hysterectomy, she still had ovaries. And this cancer, by the time she went in, because she didn't know she had it, we don't know how long she had it, ate a hole in her small intestine. So they went in because they didn't see the cancer when they did an MRI when I took her into the hospital the day after Mother's Day in 2019. Oops. And so they did the MRI. Getting all confused here. Oh shoot, I think I wanted this side. Oh no, that side's, yeah, but I need to do this side. So they saw a tumor. Oh, no, they didn't see the tumor. They saw the hole in her lower intestine. So they scheduled surgery to, fix that, close that up. And when they opened her up, this mass fell out, and the mass was cancer. That was right there by her ovary. And she had gangrene all in her abdomen. It's so sad. Like, she didn't even know. None of us knew. The doctors were just giving her medicine for a UTI. That's the part I don't get. Like, couldn't they have been in trouble for doing that? Is what I wonder. Right? I don't understand. Just giving her. Sorry about that. I got some spam risk phone call. Didn't answer it, but I had to wait for it to hang up. Now I can't remember where I was. The doctors weren't even like totally testing her for a UTI. They were just, she said she has a UTI, so they'd call in a prescription or something, I guess. Like, what? I don't know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. But such is life, right? So yeah, we just found out that cancer that she had, it's rare. I remember it's clear cell sarcoma or carcinoma. Sarcoma. I can't remember. Anyway, here we go. What do you think? I think I really like it. I love it. Alright, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like my videos, comment, If you'd like, let me know what you think, and I hope everyone has a fantastic Thanksgiving. See you next time. Ciao.